Hello there and welcome to Herman Manyora's YouTube channel. My name is Gerald Kabir. So happy that you've joined us for political conversation. This conversation is a simple, truthful, and hitting. And Prof is here to make us understand what is happening within the political arena. Prof, how are you doing today?
Good.
I'm taking a look at regarding Gachagua. There's this statement by Nyeri Town, former member of parliament, Wambugu Ngunjiri. He says there is a plot.
Simba Wanyeri
Says there is a plot to make Rigathi Gachagua irrelevant in this government of now. He's saying you cannot have government institutions correcting the deputy president in public. You know what happened with CBK, what happened with Kenya Airways. I want to know, he says they're making him a laughing stock. In the end of it all, he'll be a laughing stock. Are you saying what he's saying?
No. This serikali ni ya Gachagua na Ruto. How can anybody make Ruto look, Gachagua look bad? Gachagua is the one who formed this government. If we were very blunt, without the Gachagua, Ruto would not be president. Well, it's not even when Ruto was saying he made Uhuru. Yeah. This one is Gachagua who made Ruto. What a year Ruto could make Uhuru. That was not, there were no numbers. The numbers were already there. And there were many options Uhuru had. Yeah. Uhuru could have gone with Raila as his running mate. Raila could have been Uhuru's running mate. I mean, Uhuru could have been Raila's running mate in 2013. Uhuru angesema tu, mzee wewe umetafuta hii kitu. That mimi nikae nyuma yako. Where would Ruto have gone? 2017 there was talk that Uhuru wanted to abandon Ruto and get somebody like Mudavadi or even Raila. Yes. So, but in the case of Rigathi Gachagua and Ruto, what option did Ruto have if he didn't get Gachagua? There was no option.
Are you saying now?
By Gachagua I mean the mountain people. So this government is a Gachagua Ruto government. And people say people were trying to plant some bad seed between. They are wrong.
You're saying without Rigathi there wouldn't have been a Ruto presidency?
Yeah, how would it have been?
Even if you...
By Rigathi, remember
it was Kithure Kindiki.
I've clarified. By Rigathi Gachagua, I mean Mount Kenya.
I'm saying there was Kithure Kindiki's name that popped up. Some say he got majority of the votes when it comes to deciding. Couldn't he have made it with him?
With the hindsight, when you look back, is it possible without Gachagua, Ruto would have gotten Mount Kenya the way he got it? With hindsight, and to be honest, you know me, I'm always honest. Yeah. And people hate me for that. I just tell them the truth. Yeah. That Gachagua played a bigger role than one might want to. You cannot compare Gachagua's role in forming this government to Ruto's role in forming Uhuru Kenyatta's government. Ruto's role was very minimal.
Here's a statement from Gujiri Wambugu. Says, let's be honest, the man from my home county is neither the worst dressed politician around nor is he a political buffoon. But we have cartoons and memes of him as such. Going ahead, pushing his thoughts on deliberate move by someone in the government.
There's nothing deliberate. Gachagua, and I've said, I share something with him. Authenticity. He's just authentic. He's just himself. But people will push him into becoming something which everybody is. You know, everybody wants to dress right, look right, speak right. But Gachagua is just himself. But some of these things will come with the office. You know, even you, today, if you have made something, even your dressing will change. Why are you in a hurry to make somebody do things which will come automatically? Okay. You make somebody a vice president, deputy president. Even the wife maybe doesn't know, can't play that role. But with the time, she will play it. So what is the big deal? Our first governor, they had very awkward, clumsy, they were called first ladies of the county. After 2 years, they were really first ladies. So what is dressing? Tell me. A DP can just get a fashion expert. And in 2 months, so what will they say now when he comes with designer suits? Is that something to fault somebody else? And the style of saying things the way he sees them is also a good thing. Except where there's danger, like I talked about, the central bank. Yeah. When you touch things that can, on foreign exchange or banks, you can cause panic withdrawal or panic purchase of dollars or hoarding of dollars. That can affect the economy. So what you could say, me, if I were to be asked, Gachagua is doing his work well. But he needs to work with advisors so that he will quickly learn there are certain areas you need to consult before you talk. But the way he talks about things naturally, that's how I want people to talk. I want people to be natural.
It's
Gachagua is natural.
It's Gachagua himself who said there is media biasness, still making it as if
Yes.
there's also that deliberate plan from somewhere to the media, making him look bad. It's he who said
If I were Gachagua, I would not bother about the media. The things they are saying are very useless things.
Yeah.
The media should stop being stupid. What has Gachagua said that is wrong? If he says there's state capture, we all know it. What the media should be saying, should be asking Gachagua, mulituambia family ya Kenyatta imefanya state capture. What have you done about it? That's what the media should be asking. They should be challenging Gachagua on matters of substance. You told us as Fuliza. Then we saw Ruto with the same Fuliza people.
Okay.
Challenge Gachagua on matters of substance. You told us in 100 days you will do this. Why haven't you done? Stop giving excuses. Don't challenge Gachagua on his style of speaking.
Up to where he has reached now politically,
Yes.
does he pose threat to anyone, say Kalonzo or Raila if he wants to run again, Gachagua? Does he pose threat to the next person who would want to take over from Ruto? Is he a man that can become president
After 10 years. Kumi, which I warned them against.
You said it's a dangerous
Very dangerous.
alcohol.
Very dangerous. Kumi is a dangerous drink.
Does he pose a threat?
It is very difficult to say that. He hasn't assembled sufficient muscle to play at the national level, to the level of a threat to anybody. But who knows? What will the field look like 10 years from now? The speed at which things are moving in the world, the changes that are coming every passing day in politics, in everywhere. 10 years is a very long time. Do you think these young people will sit by the watch Kina Manyora messing the country forever? They will refuse. So that by the time Gachagua wants to be president in 2032, there will be Kina Babu Owino maybe. Kina Sakaja. People will not be looking beyond Sakaja and Kina Owino and the rest in terms of age. Kina Sifuna.
Yeah.
Can you remember one?
The young
That
people,
Jalango.
Jalango, there is the guy
few
from
of them may
Kisii,
joke
Governor Kisii,
Some
Simbarati.
those are the people, Kina Onyonka. Onyonka is lifestyle old.
Yeah.
These young people are going to take over this country in 2032. So if Mudavadi is waiting for 2032 or Gachagua, they may not be lucky. But again, they could be lucky. But the dynamics of politics will make me cautious about talking about 2032 in terms of Gachagua.
Tell me though, I was listening to Lee Makwinyi, he's your friend, you know
Yes.
him. He says Gachagua might be Ruto's biggest headache. I don't know what you think about that. Should Ruto tread carefully when it comes to dealing with Gachagua in terms of, the relationship they had with Uhuru? Uhuru, according to Ruto, told him, this is my government, not Uhuruto. Should he tread carefully when it comes?
It is possible because, you see, politicians are ambitious. While you are working with another man, you think he's supporting you, but he's also looking. When Uhuru was moving with Ruto, Ruto was planning to be president. So I will not put it beyond Gachagua to be planning to be president earlier than 2032. Because he knows the way, unless he's a fool, and I doubt that Gachagua is a fool. He knows 10 years from now, my friend, things will be so different. He will even be seen to be too old. He will be my age. But he will be seen to be very old.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
He'll be my age then. But people will be thinking he's too old. Sikuna watu wananiona mimi ni I'm supposed to be dead. If you look at Twitter.
They say that on Twitter.
Hey, they think I'm too old. If they can see me today as too old, what will they talk about the Gachagua who will be my age 10 years from now? He will look too old. So, and he knows the changing dynamics of politics. He knows this kumi thing. Kalenjin, Kikuyu. This thing is not tenable.
Yeah.
It's not sustainable. So he might even want to come earlier. But what is more, Gachagua may also know that if the Kikuyu depart from Ruto, he's relegated to almost number 3 in a contest. Or at the very best, there will be 4 candidates and any of them can win. If Kikuyus leave Ruto.
Okay.
And therefore, if Gachagua were to calculate and see that he has the backing of the Kikuyus, all of them, the Gema community, he might go for the president. Before people begin talking about this Kumikumi, Kalenjin, Kikuyu, Kalenjin, Kikuyu. So he can go 2027 and get it.
Yeah.
Because he will be number one. If Gachagua had the Kikuyu, the gamer community behind him, and he stood 2027, he'll be number, but he will not get 50%.
Yeah.
There will be a number 2 and Ruto will be number 3 and there could be a number 4. Or Ruto could be number 2.
Yeah.
Ruto is a smart guy. He's making friends now all over the country. So he could be number 2. Or even number 1 with the Gachagua number 2. So it will depend who has assembled a more national team. Supposing Gachagua convinced somebody from the Luya community or the Kamba community, these strong communities. And supposing, you are going to see interesting things.
So much
not
support.
Raila alone, not Ruto, not Gachagua, not Mudavadi, not Wetangula, even Gachagua. Each of these people will benefit from a constitutional change. And you can bet your last shilling, if you have any.
Yeah.
We are going to have BBI before 2027. Complete.
For Ruto's sake of?
All of them.
All of them will want it.
Yes. Raila, Kalonzo, Mudavadi, Ruto, Gachagua. So, if Gachagua sees this as prime minister and he offers that one to Oparanya, or for example, or to Alfred Mutua, or whoever it is, somewhere in a big community, and offers the deputy president to somebody from even the Kisi community who can't dream, but they have the numbers,
Yes.
and then offers deputy prime minister to another community. You think he'll wait for 2032? I'm not asking Gachagua, my friend, to oppose his boss, but I'm also asking his boss to know
That Gachagua.
hii ni siasa ni karata na watu wanaweza kucheza hii karata, but people should stop forcing Gachagua to change his style of talking and eating. Let him remain as natural as possible. The rest will be taken care of by time.
Okay.
Yeah.
What a place to wrap up our conversation. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until we do talk again, goodbye for now.